Have you ever noticed something interesting? Some people can speak English naturally. They don't stop after every sentence, they don't translate every word in their head, and somehow English just seems to come naturally to them. But when you try, you know the words, you understand English, you've studied grammar, yet suddenly your mind goes blank.
Exactly. And then you start asking yourself, why can't I speak English naturally? Why do I have to translate everything? Why can I understand English, but I can't speak it quickly? If you've ever felt this way, today's masterclass is for you. Because the problem is not that you don't know enough English. The real problem is the way you've been training your brain to use English.
So, are you saying that learning more vocabulary isn't the solution?
Not always. Think about this. You learn 10 new words today. Tomorrow, someone asks you a simple question. What did you do yesterday? And you start thinking, yesterday. How do I say this? You know the words, but you can't put them together quickly.
That's exactly what happens to so many English learners. They know the vocabulary, but they can't use it automatically.
Right. And there's a simple reason. You're trying to translate English instead of thinking in English. Your brain is doing this. Tummel to meaning, to English, to sentence, to speaking. That's too many steps, and that's why speaking feels slow.
Then what should we do instead?
We need to train the brain differently. Instead of tummel to English, we want situation to English. Let me give you an example. Imagine you're hungry. You don't need to think. "에네크 파시키레드." How do I translate this? You connect the feeling with "I'm hungry." That's natural English.
So the goal isn't to stop translating overnight. The goal is to gradually create a direct connection between the situation and the English sentence.
Exactly. And this brings us to the first technique.
What exactly do you mean by chunks?
Instead of learning individual words, learn groups of words that naturally come together. For example, don't only learn mind. Learn I don't mind. Don't only learn idea. Learn I have an idea. Don't only learn sure. Learn are you sure? These are called language chunks.
So when we need them, we don't have to build the sentence word by word.
Exactly. Your brain remembers the whole expression. That's how native speakers often produce language quickly. Technique 2. Stop translating word by word.
Okay, but how do we stop translating?
Start with very simple thoughts. For example, when you wake up, don't think in Tamil and translate. Look around and describe what you're doing. I'm getting out of bed. I'm opening the window. I'm brushing my teeth. I'm making coffee. I'm checking my phone. You're training your brain to connect your everyday life directly with English.
So basically, English becomes part of our daily experience.
Yes, and you don't need complicated sentences. Simple English is perfect. Technique 3. Use self-talk.
I've heard people talk about self-talk before, but does it really work?
It can be extremely useful when done correctly. You don't need another person to practice speaking. Talk to yourself. For example, while cooking, I'm cutting the vegetables. The pan is hot. I need some oil. I'm adding the onions. It smells good. You are not memorizing English. You are using English to describe your real life.
And because the situation is happening in front of us, we don't need to translate as much.
Exactly. The situation gives your brain the meaning. Technique 4. Shadowing.
What about shadowing? I've heard that it's one of the best methods for improving speaking.
Yes, especially for pronunciation, rhythm, intonation, and speaking speed. Here's how you do it. Listen to a short English sentence. For example, what are you doing? Don't wait for 5 seconds. Listen and repeat immediately. What are you doing? Try to copy the speaker. 1. Pronunciation. 2. Rhythm. 3. Stress. 4. Intonation. 5. Speed. Don't just repeat the words. Copy the way the sentence sounds.
So we're training our mouth and brain together.
Exactly. Speaking is a physical skill as well as a mental skill. You need to train your mouth to produce English automatically.
Technique 5. Repeat the same English. This one sounds surprisingly simple. Why is repetition so important?
Because one exposure isn't enough. Imagine you learn, "I'm not used to it." You understand the meaning today, but if you use it once and forget about it, it won't become automatic. Instead, use it in different situations. I'm not used to waking up early. I'm not used to speaking English every day. I'm not used to this weather. I'm not used to eating spicy food. Now your brain starts understanding the pattern, and eventually, when you need it, the sentence comes naturally.
So, what's the biggest mistake English learners make?
Trying to speak perfect English.
Really?
Yes. Many learners think, I need perfect grammar before I speak. I need a huge vocabulary. I need to know every tense. I need to sound like a native speaker. And because they're afraid of making mistakes, they don't speak.
And if you don't speak, you don't train your speaking ability.
Exactly. You can study English for 5 years, but if you rarely speak it, speaking will still feel difficult.
The 10-minute daily method. Okay, let's make this practical. If someone watching this wants to start today, what should they do?
Give yourself just 10 minutes a day. For the first 2 minutes, describe what you can see. I'm sitting in my room. There is a table in front of me. My phone is on the table. For the next 3 minutes, talk about what you're doing. I'm making tea. I'm cleaning my room. I'm preparing my lunch. For the next 3 minutes, talk about your past. Yesterday, I went to the market. I bought some vegetables. Then I came home. And for the final 2 minutes, talk about your future. Tomorrow, I'm going to practice English. I'm going to watch an English video. I'm going to speak for 10 minutes.
That's actually very simple.
That's the point. Don't create a complicated routine. Create a routine you can actually follow.
Final message. So, if you had to summarize the whole method in one sentence, what would you say?
Stop treating English like a subject you only study. Start treating English like a skill you use. Don't only learn words, learn chunks. Don't translate every sentence. Connect English directly with situations. Don't wait until you're perfect. Speak with the English you already know. Don't practice only once a week. Practice a little every day. And most importantly,
Don't be afraid of simple English.
exactly, because fluency doesn't begin with complicated English. It begins when simple English becomes automatic.
Practice with us. Before you leave, let's practice together. I'll give you a situation. Imagine you're hungry. Don't translate, just say, I'm hungry. Now imagine you're tired. I'm tired. You want to drink water. I need some water. You don't understand something. I don't understand. You want someone to repeat something. Can you say that again? You need some time. Give me a minute.
And notice what just happened. You didn't need a long grammar lesson. You simply connected a situation with an English expression. That's exactly how you should practice every day.
So remember, don't translate, don't overthink, don't wait for perfection.
Listen, repeat, think, speak, and repeat. That's how English slowly moves from your mind to your mouth and finally into your everyday life.
If you want to speak English naturally without translating every sentence in your head, start practicing today. Not tomorrow, not next Monday. Today.
And remember, fluency is not about knowing more English. It's about using the English you already know automatically.
Translate, don't overthink, don't wait for perfection.
Listen, repeat, think, speak, and repeat. That's how English slowly moves from your mind to your mouth and finally into your everyday life.
If you want to improve your English, visit my channel and watch my other videos too. You'll find more English speaking practice videos to help you improve step by step.
English is everywhere, So keep listening, keep speaking, and keep practicing.
And if you want to continue learning, click on the video on your screen.
I'll see you there.